My name is Dr. Kings, your financial investment coach. On this video, I would like to share with us on the benefit of savings or early savings, starting savings early. You know, in my last video, I said something that savings is not about the bulk of money you are able to save or how much you are able to keep. Savings is all about the discipline. The discipline you told yourself from the onset that I will be saving certain amount of money and you are able to keep to it no matter what comes your way. Of a truth, savings is not easy, but it's a culture that if you can get in you, that it will help you go a long way. It's a culture that if you can keep at it, maintain at it, it will help you a long way. Savings is one of the things that make the wealthy whom they are. No matter how wealthy a wealthy man is in assets, they still have some cash that they put somewhere. It may be bank, it may be through the vehicle of fixed deposit, through the vehicle of bond, through the vehicle of shares and other security. Some go as far as buying goods, some go as far as buying franchise, becoming a franchisee to many of the companies that are doing well. Some go as far as buying just 0.2% right of a working company, a succeeding company. You know, when it comes to financing, you talk about insolvent. When you hear the word in finance, insolvent or accounting, that simply means the business that is not doing well. But these wealthy people look out for the solvent businesses where sometimes you don't see their face, sometimes they don't play along with you, but all they do is to put their money, go behind the scene to recommend their friends to buy from that business because they have interest, their asset is there, their interest is there, it is their investment. So they go as far as doing everything that will make the business to solvent so that they will get their return on investment as at when due. Just like companies that sell shares at a certain point of the year, depending on their calendar year, when their calendar year ends and when it starts. Some do March, some do July, some August. You will see them, they will declare profits after tax. After every transaction for the year, they will declare their profit, and their profit they start sharing. In the profit sharing, you see something like 1:1. If it's the one they will give shares in return, they will give 1:1. If it's the one they want to give cash, they will give you any shares they allocate to you based on the unit you are holding with such company. They will give you, calculate the money. Let's say for a company like Guinness, if they are selling for 300 per unit and they are allocated to you based on 1,000 units that you are holding as a shareholder, and they are allocated to you 40 or 50 shares extra, they will calculate 300 times 40 or 50 and issue you what we call a dividend that looks like a check. Is a paper that looks like a check. They will issue you a dividend, which the dividend you take it to your bank and bank will accept it like a check, and it goes through clearing and your account will be credited, except if they are using a clearing house that bank is managing. That one it can clear that day, but any clearing house that is not associated with that bank, it will stay at least 3 days to be cleared. Right now, what are we talking about for the purpose of this video? For the purpose of this video, early savings is profitable. Early savings is profitable, and you need to imbibe that culture. You don't need to save all your salary, all you are getting, but let there be a percentage you are keeping aside. It can help you on a rainy day. Last year something happened. I opened a Save Boss with one of the fintechs. As I opened it, I gave instruction. every day be debiting from that account so amount of money. And as of September last year, I needed, and I fixed choose 4 days in a year that I can withdraw. Anything outside these 4 days, they will charge me 25% of whatever I'm withdrawing. And when I know the 25% of whatever I'm withdrawing, I stick. The fear of that 25% make me stick. The first time, March 31st, I didn't withdraw. June 30th, I didn't withdraw. August, September, I withdrawed. September 30th or 31st, I withdrawed. When I withdrawed about 480 that I used in paying my rent. And when I did that, I started again. The one of 31st December, I did it because I don't have need for the money. But keeping aside that certain amount of money helped me to pay my rent. For some time now, I went back to school to go and do my master's. So no job yet. But that keeping aside, because I told myself there are some days you spend more than 5,000 naira. In as much you buy, use card to pay. You don't know how much until when you go through your statement. But I choose to be dropping before I will spend 5 a.m. every day. The debit will be done. And I tell you, that thing went a long way. I also have a piggy bank that I drop money. That one is once every month. If it is 5, if it is 10, if it is 20,000, anyone that enter, I drop. Sometimes I will go for functions and MC's functions, do other things. When they pay me, I will come back, use like 20% or 10% of that money and drop inside the piggy bank. I said the day I will open the piggy bank, I will make a video about it. It's not about the bulk that you are able to save. It's about the discipline. If you can save when you are making 10,000, you can also save comfortably when you are making 100,000. But if you can't save when you are making 10,000, when you are making 100,000, your expenses will grow. The more you make money, the more your expenses grow, except you are disciplined enough to program your mind. As you are making the money, you program your mind like, I have not shifted level. I'm still here where I used to be yesterday financially. So let me secure future. That's the only time you will make more and you will not spend more. Because once you started making more, circle of friends will change. Circle of friends will change. You are not the one to tell them, but they will come on their own. They will know, because those people within that neighborhood of your new income growth, they will sense it. And if you are someone that live extravagant life, as that circle of growth come and you also grow your circle of friends, it will not help you. You may end up blaming people that don't exist, village people and so. There is this guy that was doing a work. He stayed in a room, not a room self-con, as some people may want to. He stayed in a public yard, a room. But inside this room, at least, the room is okay. He used the same kitchen. As a young guy, though, he don't cook, but he's entitled to use the same kitchen, toilet, bathroom, and everything with others. But he did the first work he did, and the proceed from that work was 10 million. When he told me I made 10 million naira, you don't give your idea or advice to supersede his own. Ask him his intention first. And that was what I did. I said, now that you've made 10 million, what do you want to do? He said, that's why he's asking me. I said, don't move from this place. Still remain there for the next 2 years. Invest this first 10 million. It's your trading capital. Keep on going out to do your work. If they call you for work, go and do your contract, go and do your work. He is into all this cabinet. And he obeyed. Do you know what happened? He kept that 10 million on compound interest. He wasn't taking any proceed monthly. After 2 years, he pulled out that money and was able to secure a land, not from that money, from other income that he made within these 2 years. And he was able to secure a land, use this 10 million to build comfortable 2-bedroom bungalow. Comfortable 2-bedroom bungalow. So he was living that public yard into his own house. That is wisdom. That is financial education and literacy. Now, let me tell you, when you make your first big money, first big breakthrough, you don't need a car. You don't need to change your apartment. Once you change your apartment, people in the neighborhood or the apartment you change will start coming after you. They don't know that you've made money, but they will want to introduce. They will first spend on you, open you up to spend on them in return. Someone once asked me, I want to buy you a drink. I said, I don't drink. The only drink I take is Ferus. I'm not advertising for the drink, but that's the only drink I take, or I take grape wines. He said, okay. He took me out on his car that night. We went to a lounge. He bought his own drink and the other, I took one bottle of Ferus. They drank like 4 bottles of their drink. And as we were coming back, he was driving. I was scared for myself. If not that is his car, I would have said, let me drive. Another day, I traveled and came back and made some money, remove what I need to keep, and bring out 5% from the money. He said, Dr. K, let's go out. I said, where? He said, another place. I said, okay. We went to another place. As soon as we got there, he told me, last time I paid for our drinks. Today, you will be the one to pay. You paid for a bottle of Ferus for me, which is 1,000 naira. And you drank 4. And your other of your friends that you came with drank 4 bottles. You paid. But his reference is that he paid for me. And that day, I paid for all that they ate and drink. At a sitting, I spent 22,000 naira on drink alone. And I told them I will only take Ferus. I took Ferus and then go into the restaurant to eat. But that drink alone, I paid 22,000 naira. Minus Ferus that I drink for 1,000, they drank 21,000 because I showed up myself. When that offer came, if I have declined that offer, there won't be room for such. So when you make your new breakthrough, also learn how to cover it. It's not every testimony you share. It's not every financial testimony you share. Even in the churches today, there are testimonies you will share before church will dismiss. A lot of people will line up at the car park waiting for you. So be sensitive and develop early saving culture. That is what made our fathers who they are and what they are. Most of our fathers, they have 5, 6 children and they are earning 40,000. Yes, inflation has a way now that is playing on us. They make 40, 50,000. They don't even make up to 50 and they were able to train all of us in the university. But you see, some of us who make 3, 4, 500,000. We can't even pay school fees for 4 children comfortably. So if you find yourself in such a situation, wisdom demand you use your head. You use your head. Our father with such money, they were able to build house. Even with your 500,000 salary, you don't own a land. You don't have a piece of land attached to your name. Let's be careful and start saving early. And before long, you will be surprised what you are able to save. I am Dr. Kings, your financial investment coach. If you are seeing this video for the first time, seeing my video, kindly subscribe to this channel, share, let it get to wider audience. I believe this year we will make more. We will make more. Use money that you have made to buy income. Use that money that you think you've made. Use it and buy income. And by the time you buy income, your capital will be there. The income will be servicing your need. See you on my next video. Signing out for now. Bye.